Hey, it's Knockron here, and today I'm going to be working my miner. This is my miner lumberjack, and I am gaining slowly, and I mean slowly. His lumberjack is now 86.5, and mining is at 82.8. If you would like to support my channel, please go ahead and press that subscribe button, and let's get started. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started, but I just got to ask, and it only seems to be happening to my characters who are in the Wildlands area, the new expansion area, but if I stand in my house and I stay for, a couple minutes, sometimes even less, I just kind of ghost disconnect. It actually doesn't show disconnected, but I can't move, and the only way I can do anything is to log out and back in. Let me know in the comments, does that happen to you? I don't remember it happening before the expansion, and it doesn't happen to me in the guild house that is not in the expansion lands, but I tell you, I am always getting stealth DC'd here in my house in the Wildlands. Anyway, without further ado, let's get going. All right, so we are going to, let's go to Profitability. All right, so we're going to go to Profitability. Now, I have a nice little cooldown set for me. All right, so you cannot, and this is to keep recall mining from happening, I guess, you cannot gather after until a minute has passed since you've recalled. So I have a nice little cooldown right down here. It says recall gather. I set it for 63 seconds. That way it starts when I recall, and what I had it at 60 seconds, it was just a little bit too early. So while I'm waiting for that, I usually go ahead and I put my pickaxe in my hand, and then as soon as that comes up, I do my captcha. Now that captcha's kind of pain. I understand why they do it. I'm always worried I'm gonna fail it one too many times, because sometimes those numbers just don't look right, and there's many times I fail it on the first one, but I usually get it on the second one. So it looks like 481, so we're gonna go ahead and plug that in, and we are set. All right, so we'll just go ahead and start. I am on tier 1 of my harvest aspect, and gaining decent. It seems like I gain a lot more lumberjacking than I do mining, but that's kind of, I guess, matches up with the actual mining gains. Like you can see here, I'm getting 1.5 skill gains per spot, and I'm getting like 2 or 3 on my lumberjack, even though my lumberjacking's higher, so I'm not quite sure. And it looks like this was probably recently mined, because I'm not finding much here, and that happens quite a bit. It just kind of somebody's been there before you, and you don't get to there's not much left. Now, I do have tracking on this character. He does run like a little girl. Sorry, ladies. A little, I don't know how to not offend anybody. He just runs when he sees reds. So when I get a notification, I just recall out. I don't care how far they are. I'm assuming they've got tracking on, and they might be able to come in on me, and I'd prefer to keep mining than have to die and go and restock and all that stuff. I will say I had a blue kill me a few days ago. Not quite sure what the point of it was. Maybe he was trying to get his red on by easy kills, I don't know. The only thing he took was my regs. It was more of an annoyance than anything else. I kind of laughed at him. I called him a dork. You know, I mean, the miner's not going to have a whole lot. I don't wait until I have, thousands of ore on me before I drop off and stuff like that. So you're not going to get much, but it is what it is. That's his game style. That's his gameplay. I don't PvP, but if I were, I would think that I would want to have some kind of targets that might be able to kind of fight back. It's kind of no fun just being able to go in and kill it and not take any damage or anything else. But again, it is what it is. Whatever floats your boat. It is a sandbox game, and that is a valid game style. So have at it. But you're not gonna make me mad. It's just an annoyance more than anything else, because you got to go and get res. That is my only complaint. Is sometimes you got to walk quite a ways to find a healer in Outlands, depending on where you're at. So that kind of sucks. When you die and you're running around because there's no healer caravan and you're hoping that somewhere's got a healer. But really, that's the worst thing about it. For those of you that are thinking of playing, do it. Don't worry about being PK'd. You're going to die to mobs. You're going to die to players. But, you're going to have a lot more fun and you're going to get a lot more stuff done than you're going to die. So it is what it is. Today doesn't look to be very fruitful for mining. There we go. There's a spot. But it is what it is. I'm surprised I haven't really gotten a mining gain. I know they're kind of slow, but I'm a little bit disappointed there. But basically, I take my character out half an hour to an hour each day. I gather some wood, I gather some ore, depending on my mood. And I do it so I can work on my crafter. I got tinkering to do. I've got lumberjacking, or carpentry, blacksmithy. That's going to be a pain from what I understand. So I go out and gather when I can. I keep it for myself, though I could sell it. Excuse me. And try to make more money that way, but I'm saving it so I can go ahead and try to skill up. But this is a nice relaxing way to do things when it's not mined out. I don't mind gathering. It's not my favorite thing in game, but it's not something that's so bad I hate it and like, oh god, I can't do it. So I don't mind. And the vets will tell you you need to do it. You need to get your resources. You need to get yourself crafter and stuff like that. So it's good. And if you're just getting started and you could care less about a crafter, it's usually a pretty safe way to get money. Because mining, it's been a while since I looked, but 85 to 100K, I think, for a 5K mining, I forget what they're called, commodity deed. And I want to say, I don't know, maybe 60 to 80K, somewhere in between there for lumberjacking. All right, so this one wasn't very fruitful, so we are going to try, I don't know, let's try this one here. We got a Mongbat. Not too afraid of him. Don't know if we got anything else out here. I very rarely go to this one. So what I think I will do, gotta watch my mana in case I gotta leave, but I will take him out, maybe. There we go. This character can summon things, but I do not have any kind of grimoire or codex for him or anything, so his summons aren't that strong, but they are nice to keep things busy and stuff like that. All right, so our timer is almost up. So let's go ahead and equip our pickaxe. And I am using a script. More or less, it's basically a macro. I have it on a 1-button push. So it will attempt to mine until there's nothing there in that spot. And then I just go somewhere else and press it again. You'll notice a little thing that says spot done or whatever. So, all right. So we are set. So there we go. Got a spot there. So far, not a whole lot. It's more of me talking than me mining because these places have already been hit, it looks like. But there we go. That looks like a decent spot there. So maybe this one hasn't been mined out yet. One thing I noticed is a lot of times it seems like more ore is up against the walls. And a lot of times you can go directly across and there we go. There's a gain, 82.9. You go directly across and there will be a node there as well. And I don't know how much of a benefit I'm getting from my harvest right now. It is so low, but it'll eventually get there. So basically, in a nutshell, this is how you gather resources. You can make money. It's an easy, pretty safe way. You don't need the harvest aspect. It's just nice to have because at times it doubles what you get, but you definitely don't need it to make anything. Before I actually started mining for myself, I've sold 2 different commodity deeds for iron, making me a nice little chunk. And I've only died, I think, twice on my miner. Once to that blue, I don't want to call him a player killer because, you know, it's not really hard to kill a miner, but it is what it is. And then once to a mob. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. If you would like to support my channel, please go ahead and press that subscribe button, press that like button, and press that notification button. You can choose any order that you would like. It would be greatly appreciated. I am slowly creeping my way to 500 subscribers. And as always, thank you for watching and thank you for all your support. It has been absolutely great.